Hello everyone, Mr. Storkin here, and welcome back to LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens as we continue on with our D23 day of Lucasfilm. Take a look at the Prequel Trilogy pack, which George Lucas had full hands in directing. And I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about that, but it was the Prequel Trilogy, and well, yeah. This pack is kind of interesting because it has a bunch of Sith Lords, which is really awesome, especially use some Sith powers. Can he access these missions? No, he can't, because technically he's not part of that league. Anywho, this pack contains several different characters inspired by the Prequel Trilogy. We have Anakin Skywalker damaged, which is very surprising to have included. We have Captain Panaka, who can shoot targets and grapple hooks. We have Darth Maul himself from the Clone Wars. Interesting choice to choose here, but I guess they had to make the prequel pack worth a bit more because Darth Maul is crucial the face of it. Then we have Jango Fett. Cool character to include. It is, again, like Boba Fett, really cool design. Obviously on the base roster, but okay. Then we got the Dark Lord himself, Jar Jar. I don't know how to feel about that. And then we have Padme, not Amidala. Okay, very interesting. But okay, then we have Watto because his Jedi tricks won't work on him. He can hover for area. That's really cool. And then we have Zam, the assassin who went after Padme in it. So basically we have two characters from Attack of the Clones. A lot more characters from Phantom Menace, like 4 characters from Phantom Menace, and 1 from, Revenge of the Sith. But anywho, we're going to try and access an area I tried to get last time, as we'll also show off the ship too. I think we should Padme in all honesty. Actually, we should be, the captain when we go into the ship, because it is a Y-Wing, which is basically what, I was trying to get over there. Interesting one else. Anywho, a Y-Wing, because we were trying to get over there. But let's do this mission real fast, because he has grapple. And we'll switch over from you over to Padme, because Padme also has the grapple ability. I do know which level we are going to do with this batch of characters, so in advance, don't be too surprised. There's a carbonite brick in there. Okay, cool. Again, I haven't gone through and unfreeze those carbonate bricks, but I'm going to be here to see who's inside of them. We're frozen there, but this is Padme. She can roll, and she has a little grapple there. It's really interesting to see this version of the character, again, because so much time has passed because of it. Ultimately, the character I'm very surprised by, and I really didn't know had a whole lot more prevalence, is her captain buddy. But she was played by Natalie Portman. How time has passed. Also, because I do follow SWAU, Natalie Portman, why are you charging $500 for your signature? Really? I get that you're in Star Wars and in Marvel, but that's a bit uncalled for. Anywho, not what I would charge, but I'm actually surprised by this character having a lot more prevalence, because he got shot in the eye in episode, do apologize in advance, Attack of the Clones, so episode 2, and he was in that moment when Yoda went to go confront the Emperor. So I was very surprised that he had a bit more prevalence than I remember. So I'll give creators credit, and I did remember that over there, but I think without a doubt the creme de la crop of this, I'm just going to say it from the get-go, is dear old Darth Maul. Oh my goodness, what a fantastic character to include, because it's Darth Maul. Oh my goodness. He has 2 lightsabers and he can walk. That is amazing. He's obviously based off the Clone Wars, which very much redeemed the character. Not played by Ray Park in the that far. Well, he was never really voiced by Ray Park. He was voiced by the guy. I know it's really bad when I don't remember his name. He was the guy who claimed that the Guardians of the Galaxy were a bunch of assholes, a bunch of a-holes. And oh wow, we started a fight with this guy. Okay, as we just destroy him. But he was voiced fantastically by Sam Witter, who I think does a great job. He was also Agent Liberty in, I can't remember the show, Supergirl. We are going to take a look at Sam, because I thought Sam could put in the little plug there. It feels like she can't. Okay, but she is basically an assassin character. Basically a cool rifle. She has the sonar thing, which is going to be very helpful and really awesome for firing that amazing blaster. Well, I think it's cool that she's in this. Not really the character I would have chosen. Again, I would have gone with young Boba Fett to incorporate, but I wasn't in charge of who was chosen in this game's roster. I imagine someone out there does. She has grenades, because all bounty hunters basically have grenades. Actually, I do want to know if Padme can not control, but encourage them to help out, because she technically has political power. Can she help them out? No. Interesting. We need Leia. We need her daughter to do that. Okay. It's interesting when her daughter has more power than her. Not as like a criticism way, but in a very interesting way. We honestly should have gone out this path with Jar Jar because Jar Jar has hyper jumps. Apparently, he can double jump, and we also want that purple one. Wee! Misa, I wonder what Jar Jar gonna do. Especially because there is that special that aired not too long ago, which was the Rebuild the Destiny one. Or is that coming out soon? I don't really remember. I don't really follow the Lego stuff on like Disney Plus as much as I should. But anywho, we will be in a special where basically Darth Jar Jar is confirmed. It's great to know they're accepting that type of lore. I think it's amazing. But we're actually going to, because we have the Force plans here that we didn't quite do from last time, we're going to do with Damaged Anakin, which I think is a fair thing to do. But again, I do like this pack. It's a very interesting group of characters that they decided to choose for this one. And I like the Starfleet ship too, so good job with the prequel pack. I really do think it's one of the better ones. A lot more unique characters to incorporate. Well, I've been upset, and a lot of people aren't really complaining about paying for Jar Jar, like real money for Jar Jar. It's really interesting, and I do think this is better than the Lego Star Wars Skywalker DLC, which I heard was a bit flimsy on the characters that they chose. But anyway, let's move you up if we can. I don't know why it wasn't going, but there we go. Oh, there's one more plant there. I was like, where's the last plant? And there it is. And also, when you think about it, there is a slave owner in this game because we get Watto. Because his Jedi mind tricks don't quite work. I love his little wings there. He was really cool to see, even though I like that they're keeping with the whole, like, thing. But his arms weren't really prevalent, in all honesty. He can just fight. Okay. I was like, there's not much to him. But he can levitate, which is going to be neat. How'd you get up there? Okay. You can't do the agility stuff. Well, Sam Weasel can. But we are into the level, and I'm very excited about this one because we're going to the Battle of Endor. I think that's a fantastic... Whoa, there's a carbonite thing here. I was distracted. Couldn't you tell? There's a carbonite thing around here. As I need to be... No, that's a level selector. Dang it, I was very, very confused. Anyway, we're going to go head off to the moon of Endor. Because I think that's a great way to take a look at it, especially because it offers some unique ways to incorporate the not only the Jedi characters, because there's the battle against the Emperor, but also kind of the smaller characters like Padme and the Captain and so forth. So let's get to it, starting with the Endor shield generator. We're going to start things off. I'm actually going to choose Padme and the Captain because there's that firing section. Actually, I want to go Jango Fett. Let's get to it, because why not? Oh, we have to choose a ship. I guess we're going to have to go with the main ship. That really threw me off. But anyway. But we're not going to do that section, so I don't know why we're doing it. Anywho. All right, and we go, and just firing at all of his fellow brethren. Well, not exactly. Because, for those who don't know, they're technically no longer clones of him. They used to be clones of him, but, yeah, I'm one of those... I'm that weird person that points out, hey, not all stormtroopers are clones. And the clones are basically their own species, especially during the Bad Batch. It's very interesting to talk about the Bad Batch. Considering all this time, I wanted to shoot you, but we have the landmines. Okay. You're just going to be terrified. Okay. Again, I think this is a great level because already we're shooting a bunch with your old Jango. I think Jango, well, aside from serving the Empire and being, like, their prototype, he doesn't really have a side, I think, in the grand scheme of things. Honestly, if I had to guess, I don't think he really cares if the Empire or the Separatist wins, as long as he gets paid. So, yeah, a true capitalist, I suppose. A real war profiteer. Hello, little Ewok who's still hitting with a rock. We're going to step through this cutscene, aren't we? Yeah, okay, fine. But we have to get up there to lower them. Oh, no, Ewok down, Ewok down. Anyway, Zam. I like how she's tracking the little feet. That's really neat to see. But the main reason I could choose this level is because Watto has a prevalent role. Because he can get in that small little area. He's small and good for thieving. There's Watto, because, yeah. And we're going to, head up there. Whoa, little Jedi mind tricks. I like to cheat up these games. I don't know what character has strength. I know Chewie does. Oh, you switched to Rowan. Okay, but we do... I wonder if... Oh, I was really hoping you would have the strength. I really did. I was very much hoping that you would. I would have been like, that would be an amazing twist if you had it, but okay. Anyway, I'm gonna be. I don't know. I don't want to be Darth Maul for this. I want to be a character who can shoot. So I'm gonna go back to. Let's go to Padme. Real quick, like I didn't know why that didn't take shape, but okay. I gotta be Watto for that, because again, Watto can just go in between those small areas. Go, Watto, go! Why didn't that method work? Because I thought we were enough to move it. Very, very interesting. Who keeps interrupting then? I don't know why that wasn't quite working, but okay. Let's get back to a character we can play. Destroy the stormtroopers. Destroy them as their brethren. There's also going to be a shooting section too, so I do want them to be a character from that. I still very much love that Grievous is in this game. I don't care what they say. I think he's the best character. For the shooting sections, I think I want to be I'm going to be Padme and Jango, because I think that'd be a very interesting duo to have. But this is definitely leading to the shooting, as you can tell by the massive crossfire that's happening. Also another section for Watto. We don't really have a section for Jar Jar yet, which is like a collective sigh of, oh thank God. Because I don't think we actively still like Jar Jar. I still don't like him. I don't love him. I think the actor has been better about things, because he's a bit calmer about things, and he's kind of been accepted back into the Star Wars universe, which is great, because he was playing the character in The Mandalorian. It's interesting to talk about post-Star Wars stuff. Again, I keep making this comment. A lot of post-Force Awakens stuff with this game. I just think it's neat. But anyway, I love Clone Wars Padme. I really do. I like her so much more than Natalie Portman's version. But again, Natalie Portman, why are you charging so much on your SWA signatures? Very much unneeded. Very much unneeded. I thought I was pressing that, but okay. As you blow up the AT-AT, boom. Don't mind us just destroying a nice little area. And we succeeded. Wow. Okay. Good job, Padme. I'm really surprised. I thought we would do crap. But anyway. Let's switch over to Watto. I should honestly switch over to Jar Jar as soon as we get up there. But it's like, I don't really want to play as Jar Jar. But he serves a purpose here, I suppose. We gotta be Jar Jar because we gotta fill that quota. No, we gotta get Ewoks up here? Oh, okay. A bunch of Ewoks. Okay. I was not exciting that, but I'm just going for the slapstick right now. Hello, Ewoks. We have to be Wicket, exactly. Okay. Very, very odd choice, but okay. They're not even letting us play as Wicket. Okay. Where are you, Wicket? There's Wicket. Come, my blow, brethren. We shall destroy this little machine of death. Okay? Okay. But yeah, like, it's interesting because all three of these sections would be different levels in a regular Star Wars game. Like, in Lego Star Wars, especially in the complete saga, they're different levels. Why aren't you helping us out, Rowan? Help us out. If you're going to stand there. We'll take a look at the Freemaker one down the line. I did watch Lego Star Wars The Freemaker Adventures in preparation for this video. So, the more you know, I did watch it. It was pretty decent. Not the best thing known to man, but decent. I definitely see a mini kid up there, and Jar Jar is going to be our path to get up there. Okay, don't mind me. I want to jump. Yeah, I'm going to play with Jar Jar in this section again because I ultimately want... like, I was just skipping. Like, la 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 la. Ursa, there's a battle here? Sorry. I really screwed that up, didn't I? Let's place Jar Jar there. So Jar Jar first. Yeah. As we build that, this is gonna destroy that piece of wood. Okay, I knew that. What happens if we destroy? I like how the guy's playing as Jango Fett. That's neat. Okay. Well, here's how we're supposed to get that. Oh, this is a droid. How great! And now there's a droid section as we prevalently use our jetpack, which I do love seeing the jetpack for. I clearly do want to play as R2-D2 for that. As soon as I can find out, because R2-D2 is of course like all the way over there. They split the droids up, which is an interesting choice. But again, I didn't design the character grids, so yeah. Honestly, we're choosing the story characters above anything else like old Star Wars. But again, that's just how I would. That's how I would do it. Anyway, we haven't played as the captain yet. In all honesty, I should honestly play as the captain if I can find him. There we go. Okay, if we have not played as him, and there's a pond area. Oh, I would be very much surprised if Jar Jar could not go in there. He can. Okay, there's a reason to have him now. I betcha that was gross. He got some dynamite. What the heck is in your lake, Jar Jar, if you can get dynamite? That is a serious question, and I never thought I'd have to ask it with Jar Jar. But okay, what's in your lake, buddy? I don't even know what the point of that was now. Very interesting, because it didn't look like it did anything. Oh, of course, because I just couldn't see it. That was very well hidden here. So you head to the Wookiee, not Wookiee village, but the Ewok village. I need to get my names correct. I actually want to be Sam in this one, because it's going to be something different, much more unique. I don't know what the point here. There's definitely something like hidden in one of them. Oh, the drums. Okay, that's kind of neat. We got to get the band. We got to get the band back together. We got to get Love Handle back together. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I very much want to rewatch, especially rewatch Phineas and Ferb. Especially with the new series coming up, which they've confirmed is a sequel, which I think we may get some confirmation at D23. I'd be surprised if we didn't. Because it feels like something we would get confirmation about down the line. Was that the last of the Ewoks? It is the last of the Ewoks. Cool. As they partake in their country bear jamboree. Which I think is neat. I can't wait to see what the new songs are like at the country bear jamboree, but it's already open. I try to avoid spoilers like that. I did not know we had that mini kit available. I didn't even know where it was. So thank you, game, for leading me to it. Okay, Zam. I'm going to quickly do that force thing there. Because it's calling me. I'd be surprised there wasn't one there. I know I said I would save the force characters for after it. I'm going to try and keep my word to that. But we're going to play as the captain, because he's the one character we haven't really played as. He has a rifle, which will be helpful, especially down the line. As we just shoot this place up. Okay. And he does have the grappling hook, so it makes it worthwhile, too, as we just build the flag of the Republic. Cool. And we're going to... Whoop. We're just going to... Don't mind the Empire. We're just going to steal your little walker here. I thought he's Han Solo, but okay. I didn't really know what was going on there. I'm pressing this. I was like, why isn't it working? It wants to destroy the gold. The gold, which is, again, giving me some DuckTale vibes. I love referencing DuckTales just randomly. Especially the gold line. The gold fever line. Peak cartoon line. I love it. We got to build that bridge so we can get access to the... I can't remember the name of it, to the terminal. And we will... Oh, this is actually a good way to do the trophy, too, because there's a trophy where if you use a small character to put a Stormtrooper hat on, you'll get a trophy. It's actually a really cool one. It's named Aren't You But Small to Be a Stormtrooper? So we can do that with Watto. Not necessarily... Oh, I can't remember your name, Jar Jar. Just not Jar Jar, because Jar Jar is big by nature. I don't like that it just stops you in your tracks when you're doing that. I think that's the one problem with the AT-ATs. These aren't the AT-ATs, these are just the walkers. The AT-ATs are the massive ones. The ones from Empire. But anyway, semantics, I know. Anyway, I'm maybe curious to see what Star Wars stuff is announced there. Maybe they'll announce some more High Republic stuff, even though the internet's reception to it is not the best. Acolyte was what it was. So yeah, no real comment about that. I don't really like being Han for this, but I have to be Han. Not because I hate Han as a character, he's one of my favorite characters, but it's like this is a showcase of the prequel character pack, so I want to focus on them instead. As we destroy the gold bricks up there. Oh, 1 of 3. Okay. I know we were trying to get 1 of 3 of those, but okay. I don't even know where the other ones are. Oh, there's one right there. I'll look for that down the line because I'm not like aiming to get that gold brick. But anyway. Oh, it's right there by the entrance. Okay. As the stormtroopers just take a hit. Cool. Cool. I want to get that now that I know where it is. Because at this point, it's just not necessarily a request, but it's like, it's a duty. I have to do it. It's my hero's duty to get it. Anyway. Okay, because of that, I'm going to have to switch over to Watto because I want to get that trophy above anything else right now. Because it just works. And we also have the captain there, so 2 birds, 1 stone. Anywho. What is that build? Oh, really? Okay. It starts Star Wars. Okay, thank you for possibly giving me no legal copyright, but okay, cool. Oh, wow, that actually did it. Okay, I'm surprised. Now I have to go back through and try and get that trophy. A bit upset about that, but we're going to go into the dark side mode as we take on the Emperor with Anakin, which makes sense, and Darth Maul, because if anyone has problems with dear old Palpatine, it's Maul. Let's switch over to Maul, because why not? Boom! Oh, that felt powerful. Anyway. Take that, and we're going to switch you over to Anakin real fast, because we need 2 Force characters for this one, and it just works when we have both Anakin and Maul doing it. I think that's the right way to do it. Okay. Oh, I didn't know we had to use the Force in those. It's been a while since I played this section. So, the more you know. Because I was a bit more concerned about like getting to the section. Also, I still love that hood. That was before they changed it to the horrific design, which I never really liked that they changed. But okay, I love that design he's doing there. Maul, you're going to have to do something too, because you're here. I do love that Maul is included in this pack. He's definitely one of the Carbonite characters, without a doubt. Just grab and twist you right round. We're gonna spin you right round. Right round. I don't even know where I'm going with that completely. That felt a bit odd, but okay. We got tired of that rather quickly. As he's getting a bit shocky with his fist. Okay, we can build it either way. We're gonna start with the X-Wing, because why not? I do love that we just kind of go through the section with them. Oh, I do love it. It's really cool. It reminds me a bit of Disney Infinity, which I do want to replay. Really, they're going to be picky about what Force Wheeler does stuff with it? Really? Okay. Odd. Odd choice, but okay. Because the Force is everywhere. Wouldn't Anakin, because he's in his damaged state, be able to do either one? Anakin, you are the chosen one. You are supposed to save us if this doesn't work. Oh, he can do it because it's a TIE fighter. Duh. You are the chosen one, Anakin. You are destroying the Sith. You weren't supposed to join them like you are now. But anyway, let's switch you back to Maul Plo Koon, because I really don't want to look at Plo Koon as much as I want to. Not because I don't like Plo Koon, it's just because I'd rather look... look, that's a very bad way of saying things. I'd rather have Maul here, because we have a character in the pack then. Again, because we just can't use the Force too. We're just going to destroy you. As I just heard Anakin for no real reason. Okay, we're going to demolish that because it told us to, and we can toss you over. Bingo. Ooh, sorry, that was just calling me. I'm just like, I got to get it. Use the Force. There's also a explicitly Dark Force section right there, which is nice. Okay, we're going to do that right there. I find all these crossing the blades there, but okay, you do you. Sorry. Oh, that's a small section. We can use Watto. Yes, I meant to do that. I'm not trying to be like a wild fanboy, but it's like we have that small section for the reason, and we can get a mini kit. Yay! Whenever you can, get a mini kit. I openly acknowledge that we could use Jango Fett over there. We can use Jango Fett over there. Ooh. Well, let's go back up there. No. Okay. Interesting. Ow. But we could have done that there. Okay, that's good to know. Let's focus on completing this section. I feel like such an idiot, but I'll have to go back through because I'm like, I didn't think any characters we had could do that. So, the more you know, we're going to have to hit Palpatine with that. I don't know if that will count as like the second to last hit. Oh, it did pretty well. I would like if you threw both of them individually, but that is the hand we were dealt. Oh, cool. It's Anakin and that version. That's awesome. Like, he has both past versions of, you shall not hurt the past version of me. This is like Anakin's redemption time. More so than you might think. Because future Anakin's going to say past Anakin. Okay, let's do this, even though I don't really want to do this as Darth Vader. I'd rather do this as, like, Maul. But okay. Okay, interesting that you chose this, because in the last one we could deal with Kylo Ren with any characters. So, yeah. And with that, we're going to quickly cut after we finish this fight. We're going to click after it, because I don't want to deal with the cutscene at copyright reason. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in a second when we do the ranking of the characters in this pack. I love this pack, so it's going to be a tough one, just so you know. Now let's toss you out, Palpatine. Alright, so it's time to get to the ranking of the characters. I'm not going to even keep you there, Maul, because you are probably the best character, but that's spoiling it. We're going to go from top to bottom as per usual, and we're going to start with Captain Panaka. He is probably my least favorite just because, well, he's a cool design with a really cool hat. He just basically has a blaster, scanner, and whip, which a lot of the blaster characters do have. So in all honesty, he is not my favorite of the group. And speaking of which, because of that, I'm going to put Padme next. Padme would have been much cooler. While I like her weapon and pistol, I would have put so much higher if she could help with the Rebel, not really the Rebel Alliance, but the Resistance in that regard. And it would have been so much more cool if she could wield it, because technically she is a princess. Semantics, I know, but it's who I'm going with. Watto is actually scrap all of that. At the bottom of the barrel is Jar Jar. I very much forgot he was there. I didn't see him, and I do apologize. He is my least favorite character of the entire pack. He just skips, which is the funny thing about him. He doesn't really jump that high. The water thing is cool, but a lot of other characters can do that a whole lot better than he can. So because of that, I'm scrapping him at the bottom. So take my original listing, just move Jar Jar to the bottom. And then after that, oh, it's going to be a tough one. I'm going to get the Sam Weasel. While she has a really cool weapon and has a scanner and a grapple, she does not have the landmine ability. Well, I'm not really like requiring that for all of the characters of it. It is nice to have, especially with a bounty hunter character, just because it very much allows the bounty hunter characters to, I don't want to necessarily say be more unique, but it allows them to be a bit more desirable in the grand roster of things. I'm curious what's behind here. Anyway, and then number 3, I'm actually going to give it to do we already give Watto? Wow, I'm doing a horrible job of this. I put Watto below Zam Weasel because he has a cool mini figure design. I think, and he can do the small things, but the main thing is he can levitate. He's not doing it well here, but he can technically levitate and fly for a section, which makes him a bit more worth the investment. And then we're gonna move to the top 3. I'm going to give number 3 to Anakin Skywalker damage, because while I love his animation, I find it impressive that we got Anakin basically as a Sith Lord. I would like his design to be a little bit better, a bit more robotic, but he's not my favorite of the past. I just now realized there's more Sith areas to move up here, which is very interesting. Some hidden food droid heads. Okay. But again, in the grand scheme of things, he is not my favorite, not even as like my favorite Sith character in this, but still pretty decent. I think then my number 2 is not going to be Darth Maul. I'm going to access the grid because it's going to Jango Fett. He's a dual piston wielding space bounty hunter. He's really cool to see in this game and really powerful. He has a jetpack, as we saw before. That's not really going to work too well. Oh, I got the raptor hunting level, finally. We're doing a great job doing the hunting afterwards. But he is not really a character I would go out of my way to necessarily recommend. What is this build? Oh, that's the raptor hunting level, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so. I was like, what is that? Anyhow. And then my number one, of course, is dear old Darth Maul, best character in the section. He is so cool, especially with the dual lightsabers. Interesting thing with the Clone Wars design, I made that abundantly clear that I think it's an interesting choice, but not really what I would have gone with in terms of the grand scheme of the design. But anyway, that's going to do it for the Prequel Trilogy pack. Join us next on our D23 Day of Lucasfilm as we take a look at... oh, okay, the train thing was here. Interesting location. We're going to destroy those, actually, before we officially end the part, because they can be really annoying, as you can see. Apparently not. Anywho, we'll see. Oh, wow, they actually are. Okay. We'll take a look at the Clone Wars pack, which is going to be very interesting, which has Asajj Ventress, another bounty hunter character, and some clones. So we'll see you guys up next. If you could, be sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, that's it for me for now. Bye-bye.